Since the inception of the Saudi-backed golf series, the golf world has been a den of legal battles. Players once considered friends have turned into foes, throwing tantrums and forcing fans to take sides. Amidst this chaos, the rebels in LIV Golf seem to be adapting pretty well to their new home. And with a multi-million signing fee and mouth-watering prize money, life on LIV Golf couldn't be any better. It all started in the spring of 2021 when rumors circulated about a proposed Saudi-sponsored golf league set to launch in 2022. Initially dismissed as a far-fetched idea, skeptics believed that no opposition could challenge the long-standing dominance of the PGA Tour. However, in October 2021, the landscape shifted dramatically when Greg Norman, a legendary golfer, took the stage at a press conference. To the surprise of many, Norman announced his appointment as CEO of LIV Golf Investments, a venture majority owned by the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. Not stopping there, LIV Golf also pledged a staggering $200 million commitment to the Asian Tour, later increasing to an astonishing $300 million. Behind this audacious venture stood the influential Public Investment Fund, headed by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, adding a layer of intrigue to the unfolding story. And the stage was set for golf's biggest war. The world of golf was shaken when Dustin Johnson, ranked 13th on the official world golf ranking at the time, and renowned golfer Phil Mickelson became early entrants into the league. What made Johnson's decision even more surprising was that he had previously expressed his support for the PGA Tour. However, reports revealed that he was enticed by a staggering $125 million offer to join LIV Golf, a move that came at a cost. His major sponsor, the Royal Bank of Canada, cut ties with him, expressing deep disappointment in his choice to participate in the circuit. But Johnson wasn't the only one to receive a jaw-dropping contract. Phil Mickelson reportedly secured a staggering $200 million, Brooks Koepka $150 million, Cam Smith $100 million, and Bryson DeChambeau $125 million, among others. But you probably didn't know that the money comes with a price. According to Sports Illustrated's Alex Maselli, should a player want to get out of his LIV Golf contract, they'll have to pay back the organization 2, 3, or 4 times the cost of their signing bonus. So if a player like Dustin Johnson decides to make a break for it, he'll be on the hook for a mind-blowing $500 million, 4 times the amount of his original $125 million signing bonus. It's like playing a financial hole-in-one, or should we say, a hole in the wallet. When comparing the earnings of players on LIV Golf to those on the PGA Tour, the disparity becomes strikingly evident. For instance, Dustin Johnson garnered a staggering $38.9 million on LIV Golf, averaging an astounding $2.9 million per event, while on the PGA Tour, he earned $74.8 million, equating to $244,000 per event. Patrick Reed earned $16.8 million on LIV Golf, averaging $1.4 million per event, while on the PGA Tour, his earnings amounted to $37 million, equating to $138,000 per event. Taylor Gooch raked in a staggering $20.1 million on LIV Golf, averaging $1.5 million per event, whereas on the PGA Tour, he accumulated $9.5 million, amounting to $79,000 per event. Brooks Koepka's LIV Golf earnings stood at $14.4 million, averaging $1.2 million per event, compared to $37.9 million on the PGA Tour, totaling $218,000 per event. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, a fresh controversy erupted in the aftermath of Tiger Woods' call for Greg to step down.
But I think Greg has to go, first of all, and then obviously the litigation against us and then our countersue against them.
Woods restated a claim made by Rory McIlroy, according to which Norman's behavior as the CEO of LIV Golf has made it impossible for the two parties to agree. McIlroy didn't mince words, urging Norman to relinquish his position in the Rebel League and allow a seasoned adult to step in and break the deadlock plaguing both tours. But amid calls that Greg should be removed from his position, Norman's role as CEO and commissioner of the LIV Golf League was actually strengthened, meaning more autonomy in running the second-year circuit. This signifies a power shift, with the 2-time major championship winner and esteemed member of the World Golf Hall of Fame gaining more influence than ever before. With an inspiring record of 20 victories on the PGA Tour and over 60 triumphs in tournaments worldwide, Norman has left an indelible mark on the sport. But beneath the surface of this glittering career lies a simmering feud, a long-standing and contentious relationship with the PGA Tour. It all boils down to Norman's unwavering desire to play wherever he pleases across the globe without the need to seek permission in the form of a release from the PGA Tour. This very issue lies at the heart of the battle between the PGA Tour and the rebellious LIV Golf League. Now at the helm of affairs at a rival tour, Norman-led LIV Golf plans to expand to 14 events a year from 10, and this has angered a lot of players. They believe that their contracts are only guaranteed for a smaller number. The news has stirred up a storm of frustration among players who signed contracts, their expectations firmly rooted in the original number of events. Some of them feel as though they should be compensated for those extra 4 events. Koepka, who notoriously played a lighter schedule when he was on the PGA Tour, likely isn't thrilled with a potential expansion of LIV's slate. Despite putting on a brave face, Koepka recently confessed, "I knew exactly what I was getting myself into when it came to the possibility of going from 10 to 14 events." Perhaps the first thing fans will notice just by looking at the LIV Golf schedule is that there are only 3 rounds. With just 48 golfers and 3 rounds, all players will compete from the start of the first round until the end of the third unless they decide to withdraw. The scoring is the same as the PGA Tour. It is a simple stroke play through 54 holes, with the golfer with the lowest score after the completion of the tournament being named the winner. And that's not all. LIV Golf uses shotgun starts, meaning players will have the same tee time on different holes. The shotgun format helps reduce the amount of time a round will last, but it is more conducive to a smaller field. Since the emergence of LIV Golf, the PGA Tour has been pulling out all the stops to stay competitive in the face of the breakaway league's enticing financial offers. Not only have they substantially increased tournament prizes, but they have also been implementing various format changes to retain their current roster of players. Fortunately, the PGA Tour enjoys an invaluable asset that LIV Golf sorely lacks: the unwavering support of golf fans. This unyielding fan support has become a major obstacle to LIV Golf's growth and aspirations. Despite their unwavering dedication to enhancing the professional golfing experience, LIV Golf has struggled to win the allegiance of the fans. In a telling incident, a prominent golf page recently tweeted something in favor of the Saudi League, eliciting a mirage of mixed reactions from fans. It's safe to say that LIV Golf is still facing quite a bit of a problem with winning the people over, and the root of the issue lies in the league's association with its sponsor, the Saudi Public Investment Fund. This affiliation has sparked outrage among many Americans, who expressed their discontent towards the players involved in a circuit backed by the Saudi government. The country's reputation for its restrictive treatment of women and blatant disregard for human rights has fueled the fury and frustration directed at those participating in the league. Nevertheless, there is no denying the significant disparity in earnings between the golfers on LIV Golf and their previous incomes on the PGA Tour. It is clear that they have become accustomed to the substantial financial rewards of the breakaway league, making the idea of returning to the American-based tour highly unlikely and not even worthy of consideration. In an exhilarating display of talent and competition, the LIV Golf League has witnessed remarkable victories and generous prize winnings this 2023 season. With only 6 events so far, Charles Howell III and the Crushers GC claimed victory at El Chameleon Golf Club, while Danny Lee and the Fireballs GC emerged victorious at the Gallery Golf Club. Brooks Koepka and the Torque GC triumphed at Orange County National, and Taylor Gooch achieved individual wins at the Grange Golf Club and Sentosa Golf Club. Dustin Johnson and the Four Aces GC secured victory in Adelaide, and the Stinger GC, led by Brandon Grace, emerged victorious at Cedar Ridge Country Club. These remarkable victories and team triumph not only showcase the exceptional talent in the LIV Golf League, but also exemplify the thrill and excitement that golf fans worldwide have come to anticipate and appreciate. But within the gripping landscape of golf's fierce battle between the two tours, there is one epic clash between Rory McIlroy and Patrick Reed that has ignited a firestorm impossible to ignore. So this is how it started. While Rory was busy with his golf bag at the Dubai Classic, Reed approached him to say hi at the driving range, but Rory wanted none of it. It appeared that Rory snubbed him and confirmed he did it on purpose.
I didn't feel the need to acknowledge him.
This sparked off a controversy tagged T-Gate. You see, it all started after Reed launched a defamation lawsuit against different media organizations, while the lawyer representing the 2018 Masters champion in that case also subpoenaed Rory and Woods for their role in the players-only meeting that took place before the BMW Championship in August. Evidence of that emerged on Twitter, and it clearly says Rory was subpoenaed at 3:50 p.m. at his home in Palm Beach, Florida on Christmas Eve. But come to think of it, who subpoenas a guy on Christmas Eve? The guy was simply having a nice time with his family when the notice showed up, and he was obviously furious. However, when it comes to life on LIV Golf, the euphoria reaches unparalleled heights, particularly for those players who consistently unleash their A-game on the pristine greens, ultimately reaping the rewards of adding a few more million to their already lavish fortunes. But what do you make of LIV Golf and the future of its star-studded roster?